Hi guys, so today we are looking at these liquid eyeshadows from Europe Girl. Now there are different ways that this product can be used, and there are different brushes that can be used to apply this product as well. So depending on what kind of brush you use, you will be getting the finish differently. So your finish is not going to look the same. So if you use a fluffy brush like this, so like if you look at my hand, that's the finish of a fluffy brush. And then if you look at this finish, this finish is with this angled brush. So depending on what brush you use, you'll get the finish. Now you can apply the product directly onto your skin, just the way I have applied. Like if you look at these, I just applied a little bit of foundation and I just applied the colors onto it without using any base. Now this can be used by itself, or you can use it on any other eyeshadow color. So now if you want to blend the eyeshadow, when I say that, like if you want to blend this liquid eyeshadow, you can just take a little bit of, you can take a different kind of brush. Like if you want something which is smaller, you can go ahead with a small brush, but something fluffy. Now just take the product on the brush, and you can actually deposit it like this, or you can just start blending. Like I said, now this can be applied over any eyeshadow, or this can be worn by itself, and this is smudge proof, so it doesn't move, so it is going to stay wherever you place. So if you want a more blended finish, you need to just blend the product with a blending brush. Otherwise you can use something which is more stiff. So the color payoff depends on what brush you use. Now if you look at this looks more blended, and if you look at it, this is more. So I'm just going to show you how you can apply this over an eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Bare palette, the Europe Girls palette. So you can pick any color from here that you would think would complement the gold or any liquid that you are going to use, right? Preferably take something which is matte, not any of the shiny ones. Let me take this brown. Okay, so just apply the brown with the flat brush or whichever brush you want. This you can apply any of this color. You have a pink, you have a gold. You can actually choose. It's always your choice. Whatever you want to apply this pink over it. I'm not just going to take the brush directly and apply over it. It might become a little patchy because the brush is a little stiff. So I'm going to take, and I'll take this brush because now over the eyeshadow I would probably want to blend it. So I will take a little bit of this product on the brush, and then I'm just gonna, so you basically need very little. So what happens is that when you use these products, I mean the liquid eyeshadows over an eyeshadow, it looks much better, because if you look at this color now, this and this, it's the same. But if you compare both of them, you can see the color here better than what you see here without any eyeshadow. So it can be applied however you want. This is always your personal choice. But if you want them to show more, then you have to use a base. Now what base you use, that is totally your choice. These products, they are smudge proof. They're like, once you apply, they are just intact. It doesn't move ever. There you go. So this is quite long wearing. This is going to stay wherever you apply. Okay, so one more thing. Now if you keep blending too much, it will keep, you're just diffusing the color. If you keep blending, you will not get the intensity. It will just, fade off. So just don't keep blending too much. Blend only how much is required. Anyways, this is a slightly bigger brush. You can always, the size of the brush depends on the size of the area that you're working, that you have to analyze and pick up the brush accordingly, whatever or wherever, whichever area you work. So this is just two colors that I use today, but they have a lot of other colors which can be used in this similar techniques that I have just showed you now. So one is applying it with a fluffy brush to get a blended finish. If you want to create like a liner or anything, then you can use a sharp angle brush. You can use these products by itself on an eyelid without eyeshadow. You can also apply the product over an eyeshadow, which will give you more intensity of the glitters. This one is an electric blue, ice blue. So I'm just going to use the same wand and then just thick layer. So that's how the color looks like. Now if you want to blend it, you have to quickly blend it with a brush, or if you can just use your finger, you can just use your finger. So this is directly on the skin. That's how the color looks like. Because I blended so much, it's almost like diffused. Now I'm going to use this same color over an eyeshadow. It's like a blue base or something because it has a little blue to it. So I'm going to use this matte color here. Like a smaller brush this time, so I'm taking this blending brush. So I'll just take the product directly on the brush like that, and then there you go. Can you see what intensity it's giving now? This is called ice blue. Anyways, this has a little blue tint to it. Now because I have used the blue undertone and then I have used the liquid over it, can you see how beautiful it looks? So if you look at it, you can see that what differences make. So this is what it is. So you have to know how you can make the color look more enhanced, basically how you can make it look more vibrant. So that's, like I said, this again your personal choice, what you are wanting to achieve. If you want something very light like this, you can just go over bare skin, or if you want it to look more vibrant, then use a base always. Yeah, that's how you can use this. So these are really worth, guys. You can definitely invest on them, and they're pretty reasonable. It's just like $5.50 or something, so of course it's definitely worth it. So I hope this video is going to be helpful for you guys for your future application of glitter.